Today, I want to talk about a challenge most banks already recognize. You're invested in data governance, but it's not consistently driving trusted decisions. Today, governance defines policies, CDEs, lineage, rules, but it remains disconnected from operations. So, what happens in practice? Issues are detected late, often manually. Resolution requires coordination across teams. And by the time data reaches reports, trust is already compromised. That's the gap. Governance exists, but it's not operational. This gap is not just operational, it's financial. In banking, it directly impacts capital efficiency, regulatory exposure, and audit effort. Risk models depend on clean, reliable data. When that breaks, it distorts exposure, impacts capital adequacy, and increases scrutiny. And because this happens continuously, the cost compounds over time. Leading banks are shifting from static governance to continuous control, where governance is no longer a layer but part of operations itself. This is what enables trusted decisioning at scale, audit ready, regulator confident, and capital efficient. So the question becomes, how do you make governance operational? DvSum turns governance into an always on system where data issues are continuously detected, routed, and resolved as part of operations. At a high level, we do three things. We continuously validate data using business rules, we automatically route and resolve issues through workflows, and we maintain full traceability for every action. So governance shifts from after the fact checks to real time control embedded in the data flow. This is how it works in practice. You already have governance definitions, catalog, lineage, policies. We connect that to continuous monitoring, detecting issues in real time. At the center is Aura, our operational governance engine. It evaluates data health, applies policy logic, and takes action, whether that's flagging reports, creating tickets, or notifying owners. And most importantly, this is a closed loop. Issues are not just detected, they are resolved and revalidated. So trust is continuously maintained, not periodically checked. What this translates into in practice is broad coverage of critical data, faster issue resolution, significant reduction in manual effort, and most importantly, trusted data for risk and capital decisions. What we typically see is organizations don't try to transform everything at once. They start with the focused use case where governance is already defined but not operational. That's where you can quickly move from visibility to continuous trust and prove the value.